Hello, this is Jen with glasses, and hello! Hey everybody, I'm back from PAX East. I don't have a cold, I swear, it's just my allergy stuff, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. I'm excited to be back, and I have a ton to tell you guys. There's all kinds of things that happened, and it was super fun. I have some hilarious stories to tell you, and some not so hilarious stories. I guess it's hilarious in retrospect. And also play a game, so we're doing really well. That's all I have to say about that. So, if you notice, tonight's broadcast is labeled Fear the Walking Dead, and that's not because I love the Fear the Walking Dead show. I don't watch the show, but guess what? We are Walking Dead, and I know that because so many people talked to me when I told them at PAX that I was playing King's Quest 4. How often you can be Walking Dead, and they made me so stinking paranoid about it that I actually Googled Walking Dead scenarios, and I didn't look at any of the ones after we'd already, like, in the future of this game, but I did look at the one that I'm like, crap, I think I did that, and I did, which is, if you give the bag of diamonds to the fisherman before you do something else, then you're Walking Dead, because you can't do the other thing. So we are. So while I talk about PAX, we're going to redo some of the stuff we already did from last broadcast and then face what we're doing next, which bums me out because we did a lot last broadcast. But I found the last place I saved before going out. So hopefully you guys are seeing me too, because I'm not seeing anyone saying hi, and I just want to make sure, because sometimes we've had some problems with Twitch not broadcasting me even though it says I'm broadcasting. So I thought I did a pretty good job, but we'll see. Alright, so many things to talk about. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Let's go. Let's move. Arrow keys. I have my map. I had to find it. So the other crazy thing, of course, was that Russ and I kind of made the decision with our budget to get me an actual streaming computer, and I had talked about this a little... Oh crap. Wrong way. Russell Passel says hi, so he's here. An actual streaming computer that I could stream things without constantly getting kicked off, and also I really wanted to stream even more independent games than what I already do, so it'll give me that opportunity. Crap, where we go? Oops, we're supposed to go up here. Alright. Yay! So this is what I was supposed to do, I guess. And then I'll have to redo what I already did and then go up. So that got delivered today. Well, actually, they tried to deliver it Oregon PAX, but that did not work. Alright, hang on. So... Let's go down here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, Rosella. Come on. You can do it. She just has a lot of problems with walking. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Alright, I think I'm supposed to... This is what I was supposed to do and I did not do, which is... Give... Dwarf... Diamonds? Oh, I didn't spell it right. Diamonds. Try standing in front of the head dwarf. Who's the head dwarf? I thought this was the head dwarf. Try standing in front of... I don't know who the head dwarf is. This guy's old. I thought he was. Oh boy. Now I have to find the head dwarf. My goodness. Thanks, Sierra. Alright. Is this guy the head dwarf? Where am I at? No, you're supposed to... Oh, what's it called specifically? Oh, they're gonna be jerks about it. Diamond pouch. Okay, well... Diamond pouch. Right? Here we go. No, but you're supposed to... It's not what... Great. So I'm still gonna be Walking Dead if I don't figure this out. Crap, 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 crap. Come on. Run up there. There you go. Spin around as you run. That's the most effective. Gosh. What is she, Natalie Merchant and 10,000 Maniacs? She's got to spin around every time? I mean, this is taking Damsel in Distress a little too far. I know Roberta was a little bit worried about the response to a female lead in a video game, but you don't have to make her... Well, I guess it's not sexism because her dad and brother walk about as well, so... Really, it's just a family trait. Maybe it's some sort of inner ear problem. Alright, Collie, come on. Okay, here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, get up here. Would love to talk about PAX and about all kinds of stuff, but I can't get up the dang hill. And if they're gonna do text-based, I wish I could just put down walk to Head Dwarf and just have her do it. Walk to Head Dwarf. Right there is really bad. Okay, I don't want to walk out. There we go. No, there's something... Oh, crap. I gotta walk around. Crap on the shingle. One of them's gotta take it. Alright, I have to go back down there, and I guess I also picked the wrong one. Whee! Come on. How can I get up here? That's the real question. Huh. Try staying in front of the Head Dwarf. Okay, we did that. There we go. I did... Okay. Fine. Oh, boy. Come on. Boy. I wonder if kids today could... There we go! Being an honest person that didn't look up Walking Dead situations, you offer the forgotten pouch of diamonds to the dwarf. His gruff exterior softens a bit. Nah, you keep it, he says. We got plenty here. Also, we got an extra lantern we ain't using. Here, go ahead and take it. The dwarf's gruffness returns as he says, now skedaddle on out of here! Well, there you go. So there we are, guys. I'm going to save it. Save it here. Is the music... I hope the music doesn't sound shrill to you guys. Alright, I don't know. Where are we at? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Russell Passel says, Johnsy says hi. His PS4 won't enter his chat. Hi, Johnsy. We'll just... I don't even know what number we're at. We'll just go 50. We'll just go by 50s and then we'll... Okay. So here we go. So, lots of stuff about PAX East and about all kinds of things. So, Russ and I have ordered a streaming computer for me so I can actually stream some of the independent games I want to stream. And even like, I love Heroes of Might and Magic that I've been streaming on Saturdays, which I'll be streaming this Saturday. Yay! And I can barely do that. Like, that's practically sending my computer into spasms and making it have a seizure. So, that's really cool. Salamander James says, funny to watch a game such as this on PS4. Yes. It really uses the PS4 maximum graphics there. Alright, so we're out of the Walking Dead situation, and now I just have to figure out what the heck I did last time, which is gonna stink. So, Anyway. Sorry, I was thinking about, what did I do last time? I need to go find the golden ball thing. Hopefully I can... Where am I at here? I should have gone back to the mine. I keep getting distracted from the real stories. Anyway, so we ordered this computer before we left for PAX East. There it is. And we were supposed to... Where are you? Where are you, Rosella? 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 Where are you? Oh gosh. She went into the water? She was just walking up the river. That makes no sense. I'm just walking up the river. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's totally cool and fine. So they basically said the delivery... What did I say? I think it's look under bridge. Under bridge, because it's not one word. There you go. What's that? You kneel down and peer under the bridge. Aha! You found a small golden ball. You pick it up and carry it with you. Hurrah! It's gonna save over the 50 again. Because we're good. Bimclunk. That's a nice tree. Thank you, Bimclunk. Hi, how you doing? So, okay, we did that. I'm walking myself out of a Walking Dead situation, Bimclunk. So let's go deal with this stupid, yucky frog guy. Bimclunk. Oh, Dragon Ball! Kidding. I love Dragon Ball Z. That's the only one of the Dragon Ball series I watched, and I watched it a long time ago, so don't have to remember anything. Where's this? Okay, there's the pool. Okay, hang on. I'm at the pool. I need to find the pond. Where the crud is the pond? Alright, we'll just have to figure it out. Why didn't I put down pond? Did I put down something else? I can't even read my own handwriting. So, anyway, they said it would take like... Oh. Nothing I can do about this dude now. See you later, dude. We'll take care of you later, Pan. So, we ordered it before we left, thinking, oh, well, this stinks. Basically thinking when we got back, or, 7 to 10 days after we got back, then I would have my computer. But I got an email right before we left that they were delivering it on Friday, which sucked because we were going to be in PAX on Friday. And I'm like, holy crap, this computer is going to sit on my porch and it is going to be gone when we come back. So I did all this fancy footwork, like dealing with UPS and our postal service and all this stuff. And I thought I got it handled. Then I got an email on Friday saying, your package has been delivered. It's sitting on your front porch. And I was like, so I called one of our neighbors to come. Where is this stupid pond? To come pick it up. Asked her very nicely, one of our friends. And she did. And she's like, okay, I got your package. Or whatever. I'm like, okay. So I was relieved. And then we realized today when I went to go pick it up that it was not my computer. It was actually some other little dumb thing we ordered, and everything had worked, so I didn't even have to worry. And she was confused at how a computer could be like the size, I don't know, tiny, like 1 inch by 1 inch essentially. Anyway, so that was my exciting story. So I have a computer that I'm setting up. I'm still in the process of setting it up. We did actually get it today, and I've spent a lot of the day getting it set up. It's still not set up. So we're still on my old computer, which I had to move to another spot. Crap. For real. Anyway, so PAX was amazing. There's all kinds of really cool stuff there. It was really fun. The end. No. It was just a really good time. Like, I liked the vibe there. There was a lot of stuff going on. I wasn't super interested in a lot of the big game developers, so I had a different experience than other people may have had. I didn't wait in lines for long times for anything except for panels occasionally. And even that was fairly, to me, felt fairly simple. So I met like one of the creators of Monkey Island, and I'll get you his name in a minute when I'm done with this. When I'm done with this stuff. I still feel like this rock has something, but I'll deal with that later. He has a new game out, and a new indie game, and I was... Oh, there's the frog. Bump, 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 bump. I will say it's really hard to talk about PAX and play a game at the same time. Hang on 1 second. Thimbleweed Park. And I talked to him for a while about Thimbleweed Park, which looks really cool. Tim Schafer. Bimclunk says Tim Schafer. That's the only name I know. Ron Gilbert. He was involved in Monkey Island. And I was talking to him. I didn't know that I was talking to someone who's involved with Monkey Island. So it was kind of a cool conversation. And I was not like, oh, because I didn't even know who he was until later. And then I was like, oh, I'm a dummy. But it was really cool. It's a new point and click. It's kind of in the LucasArts style. And that was interesting to look at. I got to play the demo of that. So I think it's like throw gold ball. So that was really cool. I got to meet, the game does not understand. What does it call it? What do you call it, game? Gold? No, it's called gold ball. Oh, it's not one word. Bimclunk, did you see Star Mazer? No. no. I don't think I did see Star Mazer. Hang on. You accidentally drop the golden ball into the pond. From atop a lily pad, a large green frog leaps into the water and disappears from view. A moment later, the frog emerges with, yes, your lost ball in its mouth. It seems as if the frog is kindly returning your gold ball to you. Okay. I'm not entirely sure who Star Mazer is. It probably makes me a dummy, but let's catch the frog. I don't think I saw them. I saw a lot of other cool people. Oh. The frog. So I saw the guys behind Infamous Quest, which is really cool. I talked about their games for a little while. Totally caught the frog. Squinching up your nose in disgust, you catch the large frog and hold it in your hand. It stares at you with its big bulgy eyes, and it wobbles its throat. It's a new game. BimClunk's like, a new game. No, I didn't see... I saw... I'll go over the games I saw in a minute, but I saw Jenny LeClue. I saw Orion Trail. I saw Thimbleweed Park. I saw tons of games. I saw a lot of the independent games. I didn't see the frogs staring at us with his big bulgy eyes. Let's deal with this. I did not see too many of the new big games because I was not willing to stay in a line for them because I don't really play those kinds of games. You look at the frog's green lips. Good. You feel silly doing this and you slowly put your mouth against the frog's. Oh, that's a bad move. Suddenly, the little green frog changes into a handsome prince. Who are you? The prince demands. I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing more than a peasant girl. You blanch a bit at that remark, but say nothing. Well, ta-ta, he says. I'm off. Here, you may keep this. To your surprise, he tosses you the golden crown. He tosses a little golden crown to you, and he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. Ooh, BimClunk, a new game. They're making a point-and-click adventure shoot-'em-up. I wish I saw so much stuff, and even on the last day, BimClunk, so we need to pick this up. Hang on. Pick up gold ball. Even on the last day, I was still finding booths that I had not seen, even in the independent area, because there was like the mega independent area, and there were all these other places where independent game companies were. Man, BimClunk. I don't think I did. I'm going to have to look them up just to see, because I might have seen them in passing. BimClunk, he just talked to you like you talked to Ron Gilbert, but less polite, I'm sure. He's like, you're just a peasant. That's exactly it. I was very polite. We were just talking about point and clicks and stuff, and like the things we like, and the things we didn't like, and like how it's fun to do a game that's a little bit slower paced, and like iStream games. The thing that happened, oh boy, that guy is annoying. Let me save it right here. The thing that happened a couple of times with the independent booths, and I felt bad, and it was not intentional at all, but I felt like they thought I was bigger stuff than what I am, because I am like really tiny. And I said, yeah, I stream independent games, but none of the streamers go down there really at all, because they don't have time. Not because they're being snobby, just because they're doing their Twitch thing, and I wasn't there with Twitch. I was just there for myself. And so they would get like super excited when I'm like, yeah, I really want to stream your game. And they would give me their card and stuff, and that's how I knew who Ron Gilbert was, because he gave me his card. And then I went, oh! And I think they thought I was like a big deal, and I try to say I'm not a big deal, but there's levels of not a big deal, and I didn't know how to explain, like, I am really not a big deal. And I just went, oh, okay. Oh, we kind of chased him away, and I think we need to work with him in a minute, but here, let's walk up to this so I can... Let me see what I have in my inventory. I'm trying to remember everything I did last time. So we have a lantern, gold ball, small crown. What crap did we do with the small crown? Cupid's bow. Oh, I should have used the Shakespeare Book on that guy. I'm going to have to come back and do it later. So that was really funny too, because they would just get really excited and I would just have to explain. I'd be like, yeah, I really love what I do. I really love doing this. I want to do more of it. I plan on doing a lot more independent games, especially with my new streaming computer, but I'm not. That's one of the most hilarious things that happened. We were waiting for our hotel shuttle, and I'll get to the snafus with that in a minute. Russ and I were with our friends, and now it's not going to let me do it. It's going to say you missed your chance. And basically, if not, I'll just get my fishing rod. And basically what happens, we're waiting, and there's this little girl, like, waiting with us, with her family. Like, she just wasn't by herself. I don't know, she's probably like 8 or 9. And she was talking about, okay, let's give him the book. Give him book. Give him Jaime book. No, just book. You hand the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. Curiously, he opens it, begins to read aloud, first hesitantly, then with increased forcefulness as he begins to get into it. Suddenly, he stops and looks at you. "This is wonderful!" he exclaimed. "This gives me new lease on life. No longer am I a mere minstrel. Now I'll become a famous actor. To be or not to be. How's that?" He then gives you his lute, bids you farewell, and wanders off to stardom. So, we're going to save it here. The same, just under 50. We'll just do it that way. So, she was kind of talking to us. She's just one of those friendly kids that just talks to everybody. And she was mad she didn't get to see one of the YouTubers. I'm going to say it wrong, so I'm not going to say it, even though I know it because I'm so tired. And who does, like, Let's Play games and stuff. And Russ was like, "Oh, my wife streams." And she's like, "On YouTube or Twitch?" And he's like, "On Twitch." And she was like, "Oh, like, are you famous? Are you a big deal?" And I said, "No, I'm really small time." I'm like, "I'm really, really small time." I'm like looking at Russ like, do not give this child an idea that I am a big deal when I am not a big deal. And it was kind of hilarious. So she basically she said, "Oh," she's like, "Oh, so only a couple thousand followers." And I'm like, "Less than that." I said, "Less than that." And she's like, "Well, how many?" And I said, "Not very much. I'm not a big deal." I wanted out of this conversation. Like, I did not want to be in this conversation. I'm like, "Oh, this is going to end badly." And then she's like, "Well, it's got to be more than me. I only have 100 followers on Twitch." And I just looked at Russ and I was like, "I'm gonna kill you." Later, I'm like, I just totally got owned by like an 8-year-old. I'm like, this is, oh. And I said, "Yeah, less than you." So it was funny. And it was just one of those things. I was like, oh boy, this is what happens when you go to PAX. But it was hilarious. All right, give diamond, like a diamond. What do we call this? What do they call this? Oh, get out of here. How do I get out? Oh. I'm just going to put A. Try that one again. I couldn't make much sense of it. Of course not. Yeah, it was pretty funny. I was like, I feel cool for a second. I'm like, oh no, uncool. Diamond pouch is what they call it. Okay. Give diamond pouch. You offer the pouch of diamonds to the fisherman, who takes it gladly. "Wife, give the girl my fishing pole in trade," he tells his tired wife. Oh gosh, poor wife. Obediently, she retrieves the pole and hands it to you. "Thank you very much," she says, smiling. "You have certainly helped us." Russell Passel says, "Hey Jen, can you be a little more self-effacing? You're starting to get too full of yourself." Well, it was one of those moments. It kind of felt like that. It's like, are you enjoying PAX? Are you enjoying talking to all of these people and feeling like you're part of a community? Just a reminder. Just a reminder. What's that song? It's like, there's always someone cooler than you. Oh, crap. Let's swim back. In my case, there's always someone cooler than you, and that person's an 8-year-old girl. So, no, but that was just one of the things that was fun. Like, going there, I thought it would be super high stress because it's huge, but it's not. Like, I got lost a couple of times, which was hilarious, but most of the time, the areas I were in, oh crap, I forgot I have to go up and over. Pim Clunk took a long walk off a short pier. So, like, especially even though it was crowded in the independent gaming area, it was nothing like the bigger areas. And they had a ton of board games, and it was just really, really fun. And it was just fun to talk to people, because everyone was kind of, like, people weren't randomly like, "Let's talk to you." But if you were in line for something and you, like, made even the smallest effort to, like, ask somebody about their shirt or or just talk about gaming in general or whatever. Say fish. There we go. Eagerly from the end of the pier, you fling... Oh, I did this last time too. The line of the fishing pole into the ocean. They would talk to you, and you could talk. I had some really cool conversations. There's the boot. Almost immediately, you feel a sharp tug on the line. Something pulls and fights your line as you slowly reel it in. There it is. You have caught yourself an old waterlogged boot. But since you have no need of a boot, you toss it back in the water. I forgot. I have to... let's see... Bait. Hook, I think is what I said. Scrunching up your delicate nose, you gingerly bait the hook of a fishing pole with a large earthworm. Bim clunk das Boot. So, it was just, for me, it was just a really fun time. I went to a lot of good panels. I got to see different people. Like, Friday was basically Bim clunk, a story, a boot, a submarine. All right, now I can fish. Friday, I was just getting my bearings and meeting people and talking to people, which was really cool. Eagerly from the end of the pier, you fling the baited line of the fishing pole into the ocean. And we had made up business cards for me before I went that had like my Twitch information and book, movie, game information. Oh, we didn't get anything. The fish don't seem to be biting. Well, let's try again. Maybe I'll have to do something else later. Maybe I have to do something first. What are the things I did before that I can't remember? Almost immediately, you feel a sharp tug on the line. Something pulls and fights your line as you slowly reel it in. There it is. You've caught yourself a fine, fat fish. Yay! Yay! Hooray! Here we go. Yay! Oh, play flute. That's right, we have that flute now. What do you mean I don't have it? Oh, play lute. We have the lute now. We don't have the flute, we have the lute. There we go, I forgot. Bim Clunk says, you're bigger than double lift. Just nobody knows it yet. Pan has ceased his dancing and now looks at you and the lute curiously. Let's play lute again. You've already attracted... Oh. Let's see... Give lute to Pan. You're not... Oh, gosh. Well, okay, game. Walking close is not her strong suit. Okay, Pam from the office. Pan gratefully accepts your gift of the lute, and in return, he gives you his flute. Happy now, he dances away with it. Yay! Hurrah! Hey, Zombie Man! Hello, Jen, how your trip? Bim Clunk suit, flute, lute. Let me save my game. It went really well. It was super fun. PAX East was really awesome. I got to talk to a bunch of independent game developers. I got to play a bunch of games. I got to sit on some really fun panels that I really enjoyed. Pim Clunk says toot. I got actually, it was really cool. I got some stuff I can give out on the stream too, which I intend to do in the next coming weeks. So that'll be really fun. I'm really excited about a lot of the independent. What am I supposed to do? Wait, let me look at what I have, make sure I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm also on the game Zombie Man. I'm walking myself out of a dead man walking situation. So, okay, so Zombie Man, that is a nice pic of you and your husband. Oh, thank you. That's very sweet. I'm like, I might as well put some pictures up of myself. We had a good time. There was some really like crazy stuff that happened that was unrelated to PAX. Let me figure out where I'm going next. The hotel was one of, and I think I'm actually going to call the PAX customer service line or whatever. So, because we've already talked to hotel management. Basically, the hotel is one of the preferred hotels that they use for PAX, and they're supposed to provide shuttle service to PAX East, and they have them at specific times, and that's fine. But we found out, the first night we were there, We waited and waited and waited. Then we called and they said, oh, we're picking up on a different side of the conference center than we're dropping off, which is fine. That happens. Although why they wouldn't tell us that, I don't know. And then we waited and waited and waited, and like at the other place, and the shuttle never came. So we ended up calling an Uber, and we're like, okay, we must have just missed it because we were late or whatever. Oh, that's right. It was here. And let me get down here and turn myself into a frog. Let's see, wear a crown. So the second night, yay, I'm a frog. We got there way earlier. We went for one of the earlier ones. And basically when we got there, it sure feels good to be yourself again. I'm going to save it here because I die here, I think, quite a bit. Oh, I need to get the thing and then I'll go. Okay, is this a, let's see, look around. I'm getting ahead of myself because I already know what I'm supposed to do. So we saw, the first time we saw the shuttle come, it came to a different part than they said it was going. We walked over, it was full. And then we said, hey, are you coming right back here for the next pickup? And they said, yes. We waited, and there were other people there too. And they said, we've been waiting. The shuttle has been full every time, and people keep running in front of us and not letting us get on the shuttle. And we're like, okay, let's line up. And then we'll know we're in a line, and then people won't do that. So we kind of like lined up, and the shuttle came back, and it parked like in a jerk move way up from where we're at. So all these other people like ran to get in. And our friend ran up and said, hey, like was trying to like make sure that Russ had a seat. And this girl was in like Russ was right behind her. They basically like shoved past Russell. My husband has a mobility scooter because he's nerve damaged, and like climbed in, and we're like, we're going, like we saved these seats. All these seats are saved. And we're like, what are you even doing? And loaded up and basically like pushed my limited mobility husband like out of the way to get in the shuttle. And then we're like, okay, we talked to the shuttle driver and we're like, hey, next time, can you like save a seat so we can fit his scooter in and get him in? And he's like, I'm not coming back. And we're like, what? He's like, I'm not coming back. We're not doing any more runs. And I said, but there's like 10, maybe more people here from your hotel. Like, and he's like, nope. And just like drove away and left us. And we took an Uber, but it was like really aggravating because we're like, first of all, people, this isn't the zombie apocalypse, and if it was, like, you don't like run over the person in the mobility scooter to get your seat. And thirdly, like, the hotel should have known. They hired extra shuttles for the morning, but they cheaped out in the afternoon and evening, and I guess that was the issue, that they were basically like, and it was just like people were being rude, like, I called the shuttle, and I'm like, no one calls for the shuttle, it's on a schedule that we all got when we got here. So it was such a weird, one of those weird situations where you're like, everything's going so great, and then like, why are humanity such jerks? Like, there's no reason to do that. But all in all, it was just like really cool. And I spent a lot of time, like I said, the Infamous Quest guys were really cool. I spent a lot of time with them. Okay, what am I looking for? There are a lot of like really, I have to pick up the board. This is what I'm supposed to do. Click. I like that waterfall. I do too. I think it's really good. Oh, I also got a free game that I'm going to stream. They gave me the key for, like, they were giving everyone, but I'm not close enough to get to the board. My goodness. There we go. It's called Orion's Trail, and it's based off, it's like a pixelated game, and it's based off Oregon's Trail, so I think that'll be really fun too. Okay, replace. I got to see Bill Amend, which I was really excited about. I don't know if you guys follow Foxtrot. Oh, wait. There we go. But I was really excited about that too. So all in all, like, PAX was really awesome. I got back at like 3 a.m. today, I guess, technically. And totally worth it. Totally a good time. So it was really fun. And like Bill Amend, like it was like not... So I've never been to a large con, and I figured it would be so crowded I wouldn't get to talk to anybody or do anything. And the nice thing was, it was crowded like that, but there were times too, like I got to talk to, like I got a big hug from Scott Kurtz. I like saw him in the hallway. He does PvP webcomic. I got to talk to Chris Straub because he was sitting at his like table and no one was over there, so I got to talk to him for a little while. I got like from Bill Amend was selling, like he was selling prints that he was signing, and I talked to him for a little while. And it was just kind of nice. Like there was a huge like retro arcade that you could go in and that was free. you could only get play like one turn at a time. So that was really fun. It was just a really good, like, I haven't done anything that's like vacation-ish for a really long time, and it was really cool. I like passed out a ton of my little business cards and just talked to people. Twitch had a really cool area. They had these little stickers that said like my Twitch ID is, and you could write it in. So that was really cool. It was just really an awesome time. Like, I'm really glad I went, and I learned so much too about like streaming and gaming and getting to talk to people that stream more than me, and getting to see like a lot of the new indie games that are coming out that I'm really excited about. So it was cool. Excuse me. All right. Now back to the game, The Perils of Rosella. If I can talk now. I think I just have allergies. I don't think I'm actually sick of those. Oh, Bim Clunk. What did you learn? I'm so tired of speaking in generalities. Well, I really learned, number one, for better or for worse, most streamers are not my age demographic at all, or even looks or taste, I guess, as far as like what games they play. So it was really fun. Bim Clunk says, "Oh, that cough sounds like PAX Box." Zombie Man, lol. Well, I did, like, my husband and I, we were with friends, so we would split up all the time. And at the beginning, I was with my husband, and we were trying to find our friend. Like, we're by the escalators. And they're like, we're by the escalators. And I'm like, no, you're not. And they're by different escalators. And Scott Kurtz was walking by, and I'm like, Mr. Kurtz. And he's like, hi. And he gave me, like, a huge hug. And then he got so sick that weekend that he did, like, one panel, which I saw, and then went, like, and laid in bed the rest of the time. So maybe I did get sick from him. But if I did, it was probably from that. Hopefully it's just allergies. I haven't been, like, feeling sick. I think I went on, like, no sleep. Like, I was just like, zing, zing, zing. Oh, so anyway, the stuff that I learned. The other things I learned is just kind of, just like if I really like to do this, I should do this more. Because the more you do it, I think the better you get at it. I learned that I really am excited about games. Like, all kinds of games, like independent games, point-and-click games, adventure games, retro games, and that I should do this more. I learned that a lot of people just kind of start off like me, just using their home computer, and then, so that was the kind of cool stuff I learned. It was neat to see. I didn't go to any of too many of the, I shouldn't say I didn't go to any. I didn't go to too many of the Twitch panels, mostly because I felt like I'm not super familiar with most of the big time Twitch streamers. Like, I'm much more familiar with the smaller time guys that are bigger than me but smaller than, like, I think the only Twitch partner that I really watch is like Abs Nerdity, and then my husband really likes Man vs. Game, and I do too, and we watch him sometimes, who Russ got to meet and was super cool at his meet and greet. But oh crap, wrong way. Let's not get killed by that guy. So what else did I do everything I need to do? It was just fun to, like, I'm like, I really like to do this. Like, it made me want to stream so much more. Like, even though I didn't really get back until late this morning, and I knew it would kind of be crazy. Like, it was just really fun. I'm just going to look at my inventory and see. So I have the lantern, which is something I got stuck without last time. Cupid's bow. Oh, that's right. Last time I shot the... Zombie Man says, Man vs. Game I watch too. Yeah, I like him. I don't watch him all the time. Usually Russ watches him after I'm done streaming, and then I'll kind of like watch him until I'm like, I have to go to sleep, and then we turn him off. But I like him a lot. And Russ especially does. And Russ was really excited to meet and greet him. Russ told him about my stream, which was really funny. And then it's like a bunch of, so they basically like pick like 5 streamers, and they're like, this is the time they're doing meet and greets, and they kind of herd you through this like small hallway where you get to like talk to each one. And the other guys were like, you're here for Man vs. Game, right? Because no one else knew who the other like 4 guys were. And Russ got to talk to them about his horror story that he wrote, and they were really excited about that because I guess gamers really like horror, which makes sense to me. And they're like, oh, that's really cool. So he was pretty excited about that. And I don't blame him either, because I'm really proud of him for getting published too. Anyway, crap, what am I doing with this? So that was really fun. There's like so much stuff. Like, now that I'm tired, I'm like, I don't know, I'm probably not representing like everything I saw and talked about. And got a chance to. And I just, like, it was just really cool. I mean, that's just a dumb thing to say. It was really cool over and over again. But, like, I put a lot of stuff up on my Twitter that we got to do. And I just really enjoyed that. Like, it's fun to go to panels and, like, listen to people talk. And I actually love webcomics a lot. So that was really fun for me, like, separate from the gaming thing. So it was just a good time. I got to talk. I don't know. It was just fun. Sorry, man. It's okay, Jen. Well, I wanted to be more articulate than this is what I should say. I wanted to do better talking about it. But, you know, I think it was just neat. I didn't know if I would be... Like, we got invited. Our friend had some people bail on her. And we had an opportunity to go. And I was so thankful she got us tickets and stuff. And it was just really cool. And I didn't know how I was going to like it or not. Because I'm not a big fan. I don't know if you guys... Sometimes online people aren't. But I'm not a huge super fan of being squashed in crowds. Like, I don't have severe anxiety about it. But I don't like it if I feel like I'm being rushed and, like, pushed around the whole time. I don't... And I really thought, I'm like, I might not like this at all. Like, I might not like going to this big a con at all. But they had it set up pretty smart. And I had a good time. So that was good. We got my husband's mobility scooter, like, checked out before we left. And this rock. I just want to say, look at it. This rock, like, reminds me of the rock in the first one. I just want to look at it. I feel like I did this already. A large rock dominates the clearing. Yeah, it didn't ask me. You know what? Let me see. I'm going to be mad if this is right. Oh, no. Well, then it wasn't good. I was worried this rock was something it was being... Bimplunk, could you free roam? You mean just go... Yeah, you could just go wherever you wanted to go. Like, there's panels... So the first floor is basically the entrance. And then you go down into, like, an escalator, which is a big open expo center. And basically... That's where everybody is, like all the gaming developers. So and you get a map, but oh crap. That actually made me jump that she fell in. You get a map, but the map is next to useless because I couldn't figure out how to orient it. And I would think I was going in the right direction. I was going the opposite direction. Like I wanted to meet the infamous Quest guys and I had marked down where they were at. And I like went to the wrong section like 50 times and I finally found it. But you could just walk around wherever you wanted. And then upstairs there's like big empty hallways with people laying around and charging their 3DSs and their cell phones and talking. And then there's like theaters that have the let me see. Get over here. Theaters where they have all of the panels and you have a panel schedule and there's these people called enforcers in red shirts and they're super nice and they direct you where to go and there's like taped off areas if you want to get in line. Oh, Markiplier, that's who Russ saw and the little girl wanted to see was Markiplier was there and his panel was like crazy to get into because his panel was at 6 and at 4:30 they kept telling people do not line up for Markiplier or no before that they're like you can't line up for Markiplier until 4:30. They were like you literally cannot get in here. Stop coming over here at 8 o'clock in the morning or whatever. So the panels were up there to various degrees. And then there was like a big main theater area. And that's where they did like a lot of the big, huge stuff like they did. Which I didn't get to see. And that was okay because I saw so much. But what was I going to do? Oh, let me check my inventory here. Inventory. Yeah, it says my lamp is unlit. And I feel like that's a big problem. So I want to light that lamp. Look around. So, yeah, you could just go wherever you wanted to go. The schedule is completely up to you, what you want to do. Oh, around is not a word. No, well, it should be. Which is really fun. Oh, that was a helpful game. And that's what I did. I actually split up. Russ and I had different interests in this case some of the time, and I would just go, and I just kept, like, even the last day, like Sunday, I'm like, how did I not know these booths are over here? Oh, what is that? This is the main room of the Seven Dwarfs Cozy Treehouse. Let's look at fireplace. A cheery fire heats a bubbling pot of soup. And I guess at the other PAXs, they're not always all in the same building, but this PAX was all in the same building, which made it nice too. Although the building was huge, and again, I cannot tell you the amount of times I got lost. Let's see if we can light the lamp on this thing. Light the lamp! Using a flint attached to the oil lantern you light it, the lantern burns with a bright glow. Oh! We already had the... That's frustrating. Meh, meh, meh. So, I just liked going... That was nice, just walking around, and I had like a ton of like waters and vitamin waters in my... I had like a satchel, and I just was like, okay, I'm set to go. So I enjoyed that a lot. It was fun to play in the arcade too. Oh, stupid ogre. So that was really fun as well. All in all, just a good time. I really met a lot of really cool, like the people who make games are just cool people for the most part. And they like to talk about what they do, and I like to talk about what they do. So I did a lot of just like talking about how hard it is to make a game. And when you make, this is not where I wanted to go. And let me see if I can go down here. Nope, I'm gonna die. And when you make a game, just kind of how hard it is to make puzzles that are fun and that they're a little bit frustrating, but they're not so frustrating the person quits. And so I had a lot of good conversations about that kind of stuff. So I'm excited about that. And I'm excited about my new computer, which I got the monitor working. Haha. So I just have to get the rest of it working. It just took a while to set up, and I'm excited about that too, because that's what I want to do. I want to do a lot more retro games and independent games, and I want to do newer retro games. Like I have my eye on, I don't know if you guys know Abe's Odyssey, but I love that game, and I want to be able to play that. And just some other games, so that's all. It was the weekend. I got up early and stayed up late every night, so it's weird to come back to Earth and be like, oh yeah, I need to go to bed at a decent time and get up and do stuff. I don't have breakfast made for me at the hotel like I did when I walked downstairs. I'm like, oh, eggs. Bim clunk. Oddworld is hard. It is. I played Oddworld a lot. Like late teens, early 20s, I played Oddworld a lot. I love that game. He's like, I thought I had a good job. That's his little voice. I like that. So I never finished that game. I couldn't get there's certain parts I couldn't get past. And oops, what am I doing here? What happened? Let's look around again. And I'd like to finish that. And just like there's so many fun, like I'm excited to stream Orion's Trail and have fun with that. Pim Clunk, new and tasty, yeah. New and tasty. There's so many games I never actually finished because I would just get super frustrated. And Oddworld's one that I really liked a lot, but I always got frustrated with how it was finished up, so. Woo! Here we go. Alright, I don't know. I'm trying to get back to that waterfall, but I kind of didn't mark it well, so I'm not sure where it's at. We'll find it. It's on my map somewhere. I just can't read my handwriting, and my memory is faulty from being away from this game too long. I'm really excited, guys, to finish this game, and I'm going to be playing... I want to play the Order of the... oh, I'm going to say it wrong. Order of the Throne... Order of the... hang on. Anyway, I'll announce in a minute when I look at the game I'm playing next. And I want to... I don't know. I'm just excited to play more nights. I'm excited to play this Saturday. I really just dream... I want to play some more Heroes of Might and Magic. That game started to addict me really quickly. Okay, how did we get there last time? River. Let's see if we can go up. I saw on, I think it was, I can't remember who tweeted it, but someone tweeted out the novels that went with the King's Quest, and I was like, I was really excited because I was like, oh, did, Roberta write these novels? Like, how did I not know about this in 6th grade? And she totally didn't. Like, a bunch of different people wrote them. And I was like, why wouldn't you write? Like, why wouldn't you be excited? You wanted to be a writer, and these are like your characters and your world, and you're not going to write them. And then the person responded, they were like, well, the point is she's not a novelist. I'm like, but she wanted to be. It was kind of sad to me she didn't write her own novelizations of her game. Put crown on. Whee! Hooray! Get in there and swim around. Sure feels good to be yourself again. Okay, I'm going to save it here because we're probably going to die. Because I have no idea what I'm doing here. Save! Alright, we'll place down here and we'll go 51. Bimclunk, the King's Quest companion may have lore. Yeah, the manual that I even got with this game, which is actually GOG combined the manuals for like 3 games. Let's see, let's light did we light the lamp? Make sure it's lit. Okay. Zombie Man says, I forgot about the King's Quest books. And Bimplunk says, there might be a King's Quest 6 lore in the instruction manual. Yeah, I was kind of bummed she didn't write them. I feel like Roberta always... Oh boy, what's going to kill us? Oh boy. Oh no, you've been caught by the vicious troll. Fate be with me or dragged off to meet it. Oh no. Next time, be more careful. I feel like she wasn't confident enough in herself. Like, there's this kind of perception about Roberta and the retro gaming community and just people that she kind of... I don't know, that she kind of phoned it in. Pimclunk, too scary. It is too scary. And I get frustrated at that because I'm like, she did a lot of stuff that seems simplistic for the time, but really wasn't. And I know she's done some stinkers, but still, like... I feel like there's a story there. Because she always seems so self-effacing, like, well, I just did this, or I just did that. And I'm like, you know, you're a major player. Boomclunk the troll is too scary. It is too scary. I don't like it. Okay, how are we supposed to... Oh, crap. No, run, 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 run. Ah! That troll is too. Oh no, you've been caught. Oh no, you've been caught by the vicious troll. Fate be what it may be, or drag off to meet it. Crap. Man. Bimclunk, I wanted to work for Roberta Williams. I did too. When I found out that it was like, and she wrote the games and wrote the stories for the games, I mean, I was like, I want to do that. That's what I want to do. I want to write that kind of story and do that kind of thing. And I felt like, you know. Oh, Russell has something to say. Russell, speaking of game developers, I met this awesome dude in the Kickstarter area who made a new game for NES. Yeah, a new NES game. That was pretty exciting. Russ was super excited about that because he did a Kickstarter and then he had some of the games there that you could buy. Ah! Alright, so how do we... we need to find something before we get killed by this troll. Bimclunk says, neat. Oh boy. Yeah, that troll is really scary, Bimclunk. I don't like that troll. Trollin', trollin', trollin'. Keep that troll a-trollin', rawhide. Okay. I don't like it. Ooh. No. Oh, I don't like the green eyes. I don't like how it says fate be what it may either. Yeah, that's the kind of job I always wanted to have. Basically, though, I found out it requires a lot of math, and I'm terrible at math. Well, I felt like it did, because they're like, well, to be a game designer, you have to be able to program a computer. And then they kind of made it sound terrifying. Okay, guys, I'm not entirely sold on the fact we need to fight this troll right now. I might go someplace else and then come back and fight another day, because he's really scaring me. Russell Passel said, I totally ordered one. It uses a gun zapper. Yay for the gun zapper! Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't get... Well, alright. So we need to get carried off by Lolata, too, which is something that happened last time before we got in the Walking Dead situation. But I also feel like we got into a situation where we were able to get the unicorn all in love with us, but then we didn't have a bridle, and I haven't resolved that situation yet. So we either need to find the bridle, like it's hiding someplace, or we need to make a bridle, or we need to buy a bridle. And I don't know. We gotta look around for that. Russell, by the way, Jen, I ordered a game today. Ugh. Okay. What game did you order? Alright. Nope. Whoop, we're hiding. This is the thing I did forget about King's Quest games, playing goblins and other games, is the fact that, like, there's just a lot of walking. Alright, I think we have to search everything. Just search. Can I just hit just search? Because King's Quest 1, they had that dumb... Unless I have to get it from the ogre. You are surrounded by beautiful wildflowers in this luscious green meadowland. Excuse me. Oh, Russell passed the NES one. I thought you already ordered that one. That's why I wasn't worried about it. Alright. I need to do a cough button that doesn't also make me... Alright, can I just search the wildflowers? I'm really worried that the ogre has the bridle and I'm going to have to deal with him, and I really don't want to deal with him. Because I have no idea how to deal with him. He just drags me off. There's too many characters in here that just drag you off and kill you. Boop. Thank you. Just... Yeah, I know. There's a lovely meadow everywhere. We're trapped here because this dumb fairy convinced us this was a good idea. Oh. Oh, watch where you're going, Rosella. That sand's pretty soft down there. Would that have killed her? I guess so. Oh, we're back here too. I'm not going... The troll scares the crud out of me. I don't know why. He really shouldn't, but he does. There's... Like, put crown on. I'm trying to take a shortcut. I was just trying to, like, walk. You see a beautiful waterfall cascading down the mountain. You see the trees that try and eat you all the time. I wonder if we can search the gravestones. Russ says pox. It's the buying things disease. This is a scary old cemetery. Many of the tombstones are crumbling or falling over, and the entire place is overgrown with weeds. A mountain range looms to the east, and all around the forest encroaches. How odd! You see a crypt door built right into the side of the mountain. This is the one we need. We need a key for this, don't we? Which we have still not found. Russell said, "Oh, I ordered a Man vs. Game shirt. It's the one with Martin the cat." And also, I used your credit card. and also. Okay. So, I probably need to go get... Goodness! It's gotta be... I don't want the ogre... I don't want to have to go to the ogre to deal with the bridal situation for the unicorn. I really don't want to do that. Okay, so that's that way. Ba-ba-bum. You know, just settle down and live with the dwarves. They've got a lot of good income coming in. They need someone to tidy up their house. I'm sure they can pay you a decent living wage. Just forget about being a princess and going on these quests. Just, live your life. This is where the unicorn appears. I wonder if there's something like just hidden around. I kind of thought, I tried to use her braids as a bridle too. And that didn't work out too well. Pimclunk, but King Graham is dying. Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's why he's not with us on this adventure and she is. Because he is dying. Bimclunk. Convincing me with all these facts and stuff. I guess Roselle loves her dad. Can we search in here? A cold river that I keep running into, fully clothed, without a problem. We already searched over here. Alright, where else can we search? Guess on the beach. What is that green thing over there? What? Do you guys see that? Pimclunk. I mean, that doesn't have to mean anything. Come on, we love Grammy. I mean, he's not that bright, but he tries hard. Ooh, I wonder if, because I usually fall down here and die. Wistfully, you stare out over the ocean, wishing you could go home and see your family again. Unfortunately, reality sets in and you remember your difficult situation. Turning your head, you look eastward towards a meadowland covered with wildflowers and heave a big sigh of sadness. Wow. Melodramatic. Bum 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 bum. I was happy that Bob the Cat didn't destroy too much while we're gone. What are those? It's like the apples are. No, those aren't apples. Those are brown in the background. I'm like, why does that tree have brown apples? But it's just. Alright, where would a bridal be? I don't know how to sneak into the ogre's house yet. I'm gonna look into the window, maybe. Look into the window. Alright. You look in the window? You peek through the window, but can make out no details. Can we clean the window? We're very good at cleaning. That is not clear. Dang. Let's just search all the wildflowers and see. Maybe they just left us something. Nope. A beautiful green meadow dotted with wildflowers serves as the fisherman's spacious backyard. Oh, this is the fisherman. I thought this was the ogre's house. I don't know why. That isn't... Because I think we've gotten behind the ogre's house before without being killed. I'm not entirely sure how, but, one can hope. Ha! Why do they have this? It looks like it's basically a butt on that rock. I don't know. That's like, and there's like a face too. Boop. It's weird with Rosalina, or Rosella. I'm calling her Rosalina because of Mario Kart, but that's not. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Oh, Rosella. Where's she at? There we go. Pimclunk. Wow, a butt. You have a good eye. Russell says, the coolest thing at PAX for me was demoing the Elder Scrolls Legends game I won, so I got a t-shirt and the beta test to it too. Yeah, Russ, it's like a card. The Elder Scrolls Legends is like a card game, and Russ is like awesome at that. I laugh because man. Thank you for telling me to be more careful. Dang it. Yeah, everyone who met Russ said, do you stream? You have the voice and personality for streaming, and I laughed. Because he does. I mean, he does. Whenever we do our podcast, he is a broadcaster's voice. But it just made me laugh. I'm like, no, I'm the one who streams. Pimclunk, no, a big man. Yeah, obviously he must be evil if he's like, you know, taller than me. Apparently this game says. I think we're going to have to go off and be dragged off by the witch, but I don't really want to be. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to search the gravestones and just see. This is a scary old cemetery. Oh, we already did this. Alright, let's... I know, I need a key for it. Russ loves Hearthstone. Russell's like, I can't wait for the new Hearthstone expansion to come out tomorrow. And Bimclug says, yeah, some 13 free packs. Huh. Russell Passel says, I have a broadcaster's voice and a great face for radio. No, you have a handsome face. The other thing that happened, and Russ was such a trooper, was his scooter gave out, and so like all day Sunday we just had to push him around because it was not working, and we were just like, where do you want to go, bud? Alright, I'm going to save it here real quick. I'll just replace 51, and we'll go see Lolata. Or we're just going to fall to our death. Dang it, I forgot about these King's Quest games. Ugh. This is how Rosella walks up a cliff. Oh, gosh. End off it. Yeah, I know. I should be more careful. Here we go. Pimclunk. You should be more careful, they say, after you've killed yourself. There you go. Meh. Alright, I'm trying to be careful with this. She doesn't have any brakes. I'm gonna have to use my mouse. Bum bum bum. There we go. Oh no, Lolata's goons. Bum bum bum. Well, my pets, Lolata hisses, what have you drug home today? Lolata gives you the once-over, and as she does, her red eyes begin to narrow. Are you a foolish girl who wandered here by mistake, or are you a spy sent here by my enemy, Genesta? You swear to Lolati that you are nothing but a poor peasant girl who has lost her way, but she doesn't seem to believe you, as her mouth begins to snarl and her eyes narrow to mere slits. For the first time, you experience real fear and begin to tremble. Lolati snarls, you don't look stupid enough to have wandered here. I believe you're a spy. Take her to her cell. Russell says, you guys had to push me around all day and I'm the trooper. Wow, I have you better trained than I thought. And Zombie Man laughs at that. You're the one with the nerve pain. I push you around. It's fine. I thought you were going to say something like, I'm just used to getting pushed around all the time. Alright, so let's look around here. I forgot what we did here last. Oh, we can do search, I guess, too. You found yourself in a horrible cell. It looks as if others have found their way here, too. Hopefully you won't end up like them. Poor guy hanging upside down. There's nothing. There's like a whip thing. You hear the henchmen returning. Perhaps they are setting you free. The henchman motions you to follow him out of the cell. Lolati gives you a sickly sweet look. You're lucky, my dear, she coos. My precious son Edgar has taken a liking to you, and he believes you. He's convinced me to give you a chance to prove your innocence. You glance at the homely young man staring Lolati. He blushes. He blushes red even though he's green. Lolati continues, I wish to own the unicorn that inhabits the meadowland. Bring me the unicorn, and I shall not only set you free, but reward you as well. Ha 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 ha. To her henchman, Lolati orders, go, take her back to the forest. Moi. So here we are. Okay. I'm getting... That music's driving me crazy. It's very dramatic. It's very dramatic music. Let me save this under 52. 52. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can find... I need to... I don't want to have to go deal with the ogre for the bridal. You're rooming... Okay. I wonder if I could put the name behind it. Like, it's in the bush. Like, if I put bush. You don't see many shrubs here. Well, I guess it's a shrub, but... Fine, shrub. Shrub! You don't see many shrubs. They're standing right in front of one. I guess they're kind of like, why are you searching the shrubberies? Shrubberies! Oh, that's the other thing I want to say about PAX East. There was some cosplay, not a lot of cosplay. A lot of it was really good. They had a guy who's the Rocketeer, looked really awesome. Which